Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to After Prison Show. I want to talk more about Diddy in prison and the fact that it was just Thanksgiving in prison and how shitty Thanksgiving in prison can oftentimes be. I remember one of the worst Thanksgiving trays that I ever received. I was sitting in the jail waiting to go to prison. I spent 2 years in that jail waiting to go to prison. For Thanksgiving, they used to give us sliced turkey slices, like sandwich meat, thick sandwich meat. 2 sliced turkey slices, little circles of turkey slice. And there was nothing more depressing than that. There was a lot of speculation as to what Diddy's time in prison was going to be like, but look, Buddy is living high on the hog, and he is a king amongst kings in this Fort Dix Federal Correctional Institute in New Jersey, where he is at, and being treated as such, because he's treating the prisoners pretty nice up in there. This Fort Dix is undoubtedly a freaking big-ass Diddy party for Diddy. One of the many headlines that's come out about how Diddy's Thanksgiving says Diddy goes all out as he treats Fort Dix inmates to special Thanksgiving meal. There is a strong brotherhood. What does that even mean? Did Diddy show out, do it up for the entire prisoner population of Fort Dix? Fort Dix, I believe, I know that there's 2 different prisons on the Fort Dix compound. There's the camp and then there's a low. Maybe there's a medium. I don't know. Wherever Diddy's at, whichever one of those he's at, is he at the camp? Did he purchase meals for every prisoner there? Maybe just the prisoners that he rocks with. I don't personally know. But to do something like that, hey, that is a unbelievable power move and boss move all the way around. And let this headline really help you to read between the lines. Diddy is doing just fine. Diddy is living Diddy's living by the convict code. There was a statement made by one of Diddy's associates prior to him going to prison that said he was going to be okay. He's from Brooklyn or some part of New York. And make no mistake of it, the proof is certainly in the Bill Cosby pudding. Diddy's doing A-okay. I'm sure there's quite a few people who wouldn't want to see that for him. Is this really punishment for the crimes that he was convicted of? Or more importantly, the crimes that he wasn't convicted of that so many people believe that he should have been? Is he going to learn anything from this? Or is he going to come home and probably have one of the most successful prison YouTube channels that there ever was?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Diddy, and welcome to my prison YouTube channel. It's bad boy for life. Stick around. Ain't nothing but real talk and second chances in here.
Can you imagine the reality show that comes from this? Diddy's home.
Out.
Trying to make up for lost time.
A new kind of reality. Diddy's Home. Reality series premiere January 12th.
Sean Diddy Combs organized a large Thanksgiving meal at FCI Fort Dix with fellow inmates, bringing an unusual sense of community to the prison. The rapper revealed that the effort was meant to lift spirits during the holidays and praise the brotherhood he has found inside the facility. However, Sean Diddy Combs' earlier weeks have been marked by allegations that he consumed homemade alcohol and participated in a prohibited 3-way phone call. Diddy, you got to know how to do that. You know what? I'm tired of not having my prop here while filming these videos. Found it. Yeah, I am just a little bit institutionalized and state struck. It's that click that you will never forget if you have ever served time. And just as PTSD inspiring as that is also the sound of that phone hanging up. Hey, I'm going to need you to make this 3-way call for me real quick. 1, 2, 3, go. You got to blow into the phone, Diddy. You got to know that you got to blow into the phone, or at least, oh God, that's the sound, right? Oh my God. I didn't know. I missed the fact about Diddy getting in trouble making a 3-way call. Can you imagine how much money is on Diddy's books? There's other stories that have come out saying that he's making millions of dollars per month renting out his private jet. He's probably giving free phone calls to everybody. He's probably got staff members in there willing to do anything for him. He's probably got a contraband cell phone, access to a contraband cell phone, probably provided a contraband cell phone for all of the people in there that he's rocking with. And do you think Diddy gives a damn about losing any good time? He's doing 4 years. This shit is legitimately, to this guy, like Aaron Rodgers going into that tiki hut when he smoked the peyote or whatever the hell he did. This is just like going into on a safari, essentially. This is a life experience that he is gonna to relish in. And this shit's a cakewalk to this dude. You know damn well his time is so much better now that he's at this prison than it ever was in the jail. But the crazy thing is, you got to be careful. It's not the good time he needs to be worried about. It's that diesel therapy that I've brought up before in the past. I thought they would put him in diesel therapy prior to getting shipped to the prison he would be spending his time at. Hey, but if you F around and keep getting in trouble and they feel like there's nothing else they can do with you, they'll put his ass in diesel therapy. Sean Diddy Combs surprised his fellow inmates at Fort Dix with an unexpected warm Thanksgiving, transforming what was expected to be a grim holiday into something closer to comfort and community. I'm wondering how the hell he did this. Did he do this like home makeover, like the two freaking Winnebagos pull away and boom, there's your brand new home? Hey, fellas, hey, listen, guard, hey, bitch ass guard, hey, bring that, bring it, you bitch ass, bring that shit. It's what I pay you to do. Hey, fellas, look what I got. Hey, daddy's home. And they just came in with freaking satchels. Santa Claus-like freaking sacks full of the snacks and the Zoom Zooms and the little hostess wraps and cakes. Or, I mean, was this like a freaking, a catered event? Imagine doing this for your cell block, for you, or for your wing or whatever he's in, for your dorm. But another dorm don't get privy to the party. They don't get privy to the Diddy. So that could spell problems for this guy. But if he's doing this for the entire facility, and you got to think, it's different strokes for different folks, okay? This is probably some borderline gray area type. Like, no, we're not going to let you do this. This could spell serious implications. Contraband could get smuggled in. We're not going to reward you for the bad behavior. But, all you got to do is grease the right pockets. Man, what kind of bribing, what kind of special favors you think Diddy's done for the warden? I mean, for the entire staff. And that shit ain't hurting him none. Hey, warden, what you even driving? A Volkswagen Jetta. You ever been up inside a Ben's truck? There's a prison content creator, speak of the devil, Burner 420. He's a flashy guy. He's, showcasing his success from prison content, amongst other things as well. I believe his girlfriend is Jessica Kent. She's one of the founding women in the prison genre. I think she moved on to like OnlyFans possibly. I see Burner 420 wearing the OnlyFans hoodie. So I don't know. Maybe that's what I should have done. But anyways, Burner 420 got a Benz truck. And I just think to myself, where did I go wrong? But anyways, that's not even, sorry. I didn't mean to guilt trip you or boo-hoo for me at all. He probably did bless everybody at this prison. And for that, these 4 years is going to be probably the best years of his life. Diddy, who began serving his 50-month sentence on October the 30th for violating the Mann Act, partnered with an inmate-led group called Bankroll Bosses to prepare a special meal for the entire facility. They say he partnered with an inmate-led group called Bankroll Bosses. Well, you are in the federal system, for God's sake. Can you imagine how many other, paid people are there with Diddy? According to his rep, who spoke to TMZ, the group pooled commissary funds to buy ingredients and spent 2 days cooking and assembling food for every housing unit, enough to feed roughly 200 inmates per building. I ain't never in my life heard of no shit like this. Here I was thinking that they got, Fazoli's catered in, Cracker Barrel or some shit. Who was doing the holiday ready-to-eat meals that you could get? I thought it could have been something like that. They did this shit all off of the commissary. They was making the spreads and the prison meals. That is, listen, I don't care how you try to say anything about Diddy. That is an absolute freaking boss move right there. You fed 200 prisoners on Thanksgiving. What is he going to do for Christmas? I mean, we need to get the cameras inside the facility right now. This is what you need to be focusing on. Content-wise, go see Diddy. What's he about to do for the new year? Every holiday is going to be an extravaganza for this guy. And the more he does, the more attention's going to get brought to this. And before you know it, somebody's going to be up in there. A&E, TMZ, TLC. Somebody's going to be in there making the reality show. I just wish that it was me. B.I., a former gang leader who helped coordinate the efforts, said they had to get creative to achieve the feat. The former gang leader, who goes by B.I., explained that with no stoves or microwaves available, inmates improvised the best that they could, even using their ID cards as makeshift knives. Envision for yourself that scene from that movie Goodfellas. A bunch of old Italian guys, wise guys, sitting in a cell, cutting up ingredients to make a prison meal, using an ID card, cutting that freaking garlic just ever so thin. Yeah, man. They still manage to prepare and distribute all the meals themselves. Typically, prisons only offer a minimal holiday meal featuring turkey roast with trimmings, mashed potatoes, corn, and dessert. But inmates said the added effort from Diddy and his team brought a sense of care and togetherness that made the whole day feel different. I just want to give myself a hug for that. That was a warm and fuzzy feel-good story right there. What do y'all think about this? And more importantly, is this going to be punishment for the crimes that Diddy is serving time for? You let me know what you think. Wanted to share this with you. Diddy is going to be a top-rated freaking reality show person before it's all said and done. That's what I think. Hey, look. That's it. Just wanted to share this with you. Wanted to share my perspective on this. Hope you found some interest and some enjoyment in that. And if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you think. As always, until next time.
And always until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace.